What's up guys, ailiiein here, and today I'm bringing you guys another tutorial. Basically what happened to me, and the reason why I'm making this video, is because whenever I hopped from, or updated from Windows 7 to, from Windows 7 to Windows 10, I ran into an issue with my drivers. Well, it's because I have a custom built computer. I should have saw it coming, I just didn't think of it. I was so excited about updating to Windows 10, I forgot about it. Drivers are really important. Drivers will, like, if your computer doesn't have them, which they need them to, I can't exactly explain what drivers do. They make things run better and this and that. If you have a bad driver, you have to uninstall it and then, try to roll back the driver and this and that. I don't exactly, I know what they are, and they have many purposes. Their main purpose is just to help out to make sure to make your computer read what that thing is. So if you install a graphics card, hey, this graphics card here is now installed, read it as the graphics card it is. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I have an Asus Maximus VI Hero, and this is my motherboard. A lot of people have it. It's a really good motherboard, and it's technically, an aftermarket. Well, it's not technically. It is. It's an aftermarket motherboard. Your other things aren't going to be affected. Like if you have a fan that isn't, unless you need that driver for that, which you shouldn't. But there's a possibility. Type in drivers. Windows 10, since if you're on Windows 10. If you're not on Windows 10 yet, you don't really have to worry about this, because if you're watching this, you should already have all the things you need. So then just hit enter. Right here, Asus gives us a little support beam, or whatever you want to call it. It's a link, but a little support here. And it says the OS is Windows 7. Okay, well, I'm going to show you something in a second. Basically, click this drop-down menu, and then here's Windows 10. But we're going to need a driver out of these because Windows 10 doesn't have a LAN driver. This is to get you guys on the internet. So hopefully you guys aren't updated yet, and for those who are updating or need to update, or waiting for whatever reason to update to Windows 10, because everybody can do it within a year, this is what you need. You need this one to get on the internet, and then put this on a flash drive, or however means. If you have another drive that isn't going to get wiped, the only drive that really gets technically wiped is your C drive or whatever operating system one. It's in my previous video if you guys want to watch that. There'll be probably a link on the screen. So you download this, and then you go into this one, get the chipset, the audio, and you can get the SATA if you want. This is for hard drives. The rest of the stuff, BIOS utilities. If you really want to get that, you can. But my not perspective, but my advice is that if nothing is wrong with your BIOS, or if nothing's wrong with your motherboard and this and that, do not try to update it. You can completely destroy you can fry your motherboard doing this stuff. I don't know why they even try to update them, especially if there's a couple downloads in here that are beta, which I don't trust that at all. So don't touch these. If you're willing to test out if they work or not. They come as, I think, car files, or I can't remember the extension, but that's what it is. So the next part, we're going to find my GPU. Just follow the steps and just insert your specs as you go. So go to here. What was it? NVIDIA, or sorry, drivers Windows 10. Actually, don't type Windows 10 in. Sorry. Drivers, and then click on there. Thing is, NVIDIA. If you have a NVIDIA card, you're pretty much set. It's just the thing is you have to find the driver so everything's fine. Other than that, then just put in your specs here. Accordingly, put the operating system Windows 10, and then search for it, and then you'll get a download here. That's all it is. Or if you have what is it? The GeForce Experience, or the GeForce, their little program that this is going to install anyway, is if you have that installed, then you probably already set. AMD is a little bit more trickier. You can type in AMD drivers, and you can type in Windows 10. I don't remember what happens if you do this. Oh, sorry, I didn't type in drivers. I did. Oh, just go to here, go into support.amd, and then you'll see the ones that's compatible. Now, I have a friend that has a 4800 series that he had to technically roll back his drivers. For some reason, they just decided that they didn't want to put these out. So, type in 4800 right there. So once you, I don't know if this is gonna do it, but okay, we have to search. So if yours isn't supported by those, then I would either consider downloading the Elite software or finding the driver or searching it on here. It took me, I had to hop on TeamViewer and help him out. I just had to roll back the driver and not actually roll it back in Device Manager, but basically download an older operating system that will run on Windows 10. They do run on Windows 10. It's just that if they're like, it just depends. You'd rather have a Windows 10 driver than a Windows 8, but if you can only find a Windows 8 driver for that one, then that's the one you're going to have to go with. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's also not a good thing. So, I mean, whatever works, works. It's just that AMD decided they didn't want to release those, or they haven't released it for those. I don't know. The 4800 series probably came out like around 2007, 2008, somewhere around there. But it works for my friend and this and that. If you're, like I said, if you have NVIDIA and don't like type in Gigabyte, because that's the brand name to my driver. my card. Just type in the card that you have and just search it, or you can just type in NVIDIA this and that, and then they'll give you that type of series, and it works fine. Other than that, guys, I don't really have any other tips other than that. If whatever you want to see, if you guys want to see me like ripping apart an APK or this and that, trying to show you guys what you could do, I haven't played this game in forever, but I'm probably going to go and mess with Rush Racing again. It's apparently there's some new stuff in it. I don't really remember, but if you guys want to get into Rush Racing, are already into Rush Racing, and want to know how to get free stuff, then so be it. Other than that, guys, I have nothing left to show you, and in my next video I'll probably be showing you that Rush Racing stuff I just said. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next tutorial.